What's going on? What's going on, YouTube? Just making this video. I want y'all to just follow me on this. So, of course, we're on the verge of being homeless again. You know, the gang stalking program, and you know what's crazy is y'all see this video that I got right here in the middle of the screen. It said they're coming up with ways to come in to evict us, organized harassment. I made that video 9 days ago. We get a letter today from the property owners, and all of a sudden out the blue, they're not renewing the lease now. No reason, no explanation. We never had a complaint here or anything. And this seems to be a pattern everywhere we go since my gang stalking started in 2020. This has happened 3 times already. So I'm sure what's going to happen next from the program and from other people's testimony and from my own living experience. What they're going to do now is after they drive us to homelessness, they're going to take out the vehicle again because it's all repetition. This is, like I said, this isn't the first time they did this. This is the 3rd time, and each time they did the exact same thing. There's no breaching. There's no breaching the lease. We never had a complaint. The rent was never late here. And for some strange reason, they're not renewing the lease. They renewed it last year, but they're not renewing it now. The only thing changed was I came here to stay. That's the only thing. Prior to that, my stepdaughters now was staying here. No issues. No issues when I got here. Like I said, bills was always paid on time. None of that. No complaints. The complete opposite, actually, you know, had the neighbors participating in my harassment with the noise campaign, banging on the walls, this, that, and the third. And as you can see, I clearly knew that this was coming because over the last month, they've been doing weird things like popping up at the house with the maintenance man. No one called or placed the order. They came, knocked on the door to offer to replace the toilet when no one even called and put in a work order that the toilet was messed up. So they did that. That's what started it. Then they just kept on coming around. They did a virtual inspection. After they did the virtual inspection, they came and did the physical inspection, and the smoke detectors was included in the physical inspection. Not even 3 weeks later, they came around again to check the smoke detectors and to replace the smoke detectors when they literally just did it during the inspection that just occurred like a little over a month ago. So they kept coming up with these ways to harass and, you know, like crowd mob or mob me by keep coming in the apartment. And another thing they did, they said that someone came to knock, a plumber from some company came. We never even called for a plumber, never even called about plumbing, the toilet. No one ever put in the work order. So as I see all this unfolding and they're taking this stuff into their own hands and doing this weird shit, I started to make these videos. As you can see, that's what prompted me to make this video 9 days ago, that they're looking for ways to evict us. Being that they knew that I saw what they were doing, they couldn't come up with no legal way to evict us. So what they did was chose just not to renew the lease. So not only that, though, last month, they said that the plumber knocked on the door, and being that no one answered the door, that we were in non-compliance and charged us an additional $200 for the rent just because of that. And not only that, they put a lockbox right outside of our house with a key in it to give the maintenance man all access to the apartment unit. And to make things weirder, we're literally the only apartment around here with a lockbox and on their porch with a key in it that leads straight to their house. Now, if this is not gang stalking or systematic harassment, I don't know what is. So what they're going to do now, because I'm fully aware of what's going on, they're going to procrastinate, they're going to intervene, and make sure that it takes forever for us to find the next place to go. In the process of doing all that, they're going to try to take out the vehicle. I'm not going to say they're going to try to, because they're going to take out the vehicle just to add more stress and to fuck up a financial situation and to make us struggle more. So this is my predicament. We're going to continue to document this and watch it all unfold. What I should have did was I should have been more vocal about this so I could have, you know, this as evidence. I should have made these videos public, but y'all could clearly see that it's 9 days ago. I even got one a little older, about a month ago, where I made a video on YouTube and it's stating the same thing. All these predictions will come true. So yeah, I just wanted to make this quick video. So they told us that we have until the end of December, before we have to leave. And as I stated, you could tell that it wasn't a breach of the lease, because that would have gave them legal grounds to get us out of here earlier. They would have just simply evicted us if it was that. But I also heard other targets go through this. So that's what made me decide to get up here and give my testimony. And this is for the future as well, because every place, as I stated, since my organized harassment went overt in 2020, everywhere we have relocated, we had to go through the same thing. The address we were staying at, 3703 North Avenue, the same thing. They didn't want to renew the lease or the voucher. 704 Mosby Court, it was the same thing. We went around there with $1,000 check for the rent, and they gave us 10 days to get out. They didn't want to take the money or anything. So as we could see, this is becoming, so this is the third time an incident like this has happened. We had no complaints. We're not in any trouble. We don't be in any drama. No one even be outside talking. We don't communicate with the neighbors. There's none of that. None of that. But on the other hand, the neighbors could bang on the wall every day. We could call and complain on them, and they evict us. I mean, not evict us, but chose to not renew our lease. That's organized harassment. This is systematic harassment. And we're going to see the same thing continuously to happen throughout, whatever, however long I'm alive, to keep on documenting and recording and predicting before it happens, so y'all can see it unfold in real time.